More than 3 months after the death of 2-year-old Wilder McDaniel, Wichita Falls Police Chief made a brief response to the controversy and criticism police are getting in the handling of that case, and said it is being fully investigated and has been from day one. Curtis Jackson was at the short briefing this morning and joins us from the training center. Curtis, did Chief Manuel Borrego give any new information on where the investigation now stands?
Daniela, no, not really, and he did not take any questions from reporters. Now, the chief only spoke for about 3 minutes, but it's obvious the goal is to let the public know that they have not given up on this case and they're still investigating. Now, on October 11th, Wilder's body was found at a home on Irving Place. Chief Borrego did say that since that day of Wilder's death, like all child death cases, this has been investigated as a homicide until evidence proves otherwise. Police say on that day, the detective division and crime scene technicians were on the scene and did a search of the home, collected all possible evidence, and interviewed the individuals who were in the house. On October 22nd, police conducted a follow-up evidence search at the home of James Staley. While Wichita Falls police officers were executing the warrant, a man was seen coming out of the home with his hands in the air. Authorities did not confirm if the man was Staley. The chief did not elaborate on what happened during that search, but said, quote, "They got what they wanted." He says the evidence that was taken from the house has been taken to the lab, but those results are not ready at this time.
Our investigations are based on facts and facts alone. We don't go on assumptions, we don't go on feelings and thoughts. We have to do this investigation strictly through the facts and the evidence that shows itself.
Now, before the briefing, detectives did speak to Wilder's father, former MMA fighter Bubba McDaniel, to let him know what would be discussed today. We spoke to McDaniel after the briefing, and even though he admits that they didn't provide the answers he was looking for, he is thankful for the community for their support.
It's helpful to have the community ask questions, tell us that to stay strong, because there are a lot of times that we don't want to be strong. We want to cry, we want to be broken, you know, things like that, but we still have to search for justice. We have things that we have to continue to push forward for, and if without the community and the support that we've had, we wouldn't be able to do it as well as we have.
Now, Chief Manuel Borrego says the department does not have autopsy results that will indicate cause of death, and the chief doesn't know when results will be available. KFDX was told results would be complete this week, so we have resubmitted our request for results. Now, as we said, no questions were allowed to be asked during the briefing, and police officials say that the chief only wanted to make a brief statement. We'll have more on this coming up tonight.
Curtis, thank you for that report.